Hello, hello. My name is Justas. Namaste.
And I'm Sudeshna. Namaste.
It's good to have you guys here. And today you're invited to join us with breaking of our weekly dry fast, Sunday dry fast, which for me it's around 39 hours, and then for Sudeshna it's around
41 hours for
41
me,
hours.
yes.
Yes, so a bit shorter for me this time. Last time did 68 hours, which was almost 3 days. This time it's all like, 2.5 days, you could call it, yes. No, 1.5 days. Yes, so, yeah, so last Saturday, which is just 1.5 days before, we had our last meals, and this was, so Dashna had sugarcane juice.
Yeah, I had sugarcane juice.
Yes. Then we went for the concert. I also had some sugarcane juice
Yes.
with Sudeshna. And then we enjoyed the local concert here. It was really like really beautiful classical
Yeah,
music.
it was a Carnatic classical concert.
Yes.
Really beautiful.
Yes, exactly. And then then we came back home and then I had some more juice and then we finished our day. Stefan did not really feel like having more because she already was quite full. I could still have a little bit more and then the Sunday we were not having anything, right? So we did not have any juice, any water, any food, anything. We did not consume anything at all. And yes, and it was quite a nice experience, like always. So right now, what we're having is some watermelon juice. Yes, it's the favorite of mine. And what about you,
Yes,
Sudeshna?
of course. Watermelon all the way.
Yes, exactly. So what we'll do, we'll grab our glasses and we gonna simply bless our drinks and enjoy. So we'll give you, it will be, we'll stay in silence for a minute.
So this is a practice that we have been following. Even I have been following after Eustace told me about it, that before having fruits or any juice, we follow the practice of just thanking, expressing our gratitude and thanking Mother Nature for giving us so much fruits in abundance, and of course love and bless the juice that we are having or the fruit that we are having, and asking the juice or the fruit to cleanse our body, to nourish our body, and to take out anything unwanted from our body, and bless us with all the nutrients and the minerals that it has to offer, all the goodness that it has to offer for our health and vitality.
Yes, I've been practicing this gratefulness before every meal for last more than 2 years now.
Yes.
Yeah, probably 2.5 years or so. And it's something that it happens automatically for me. I never have to remind myself. It just as soon as I
Mm.
take something that I'm about to consume, I give my gratitude, my thanks, my love, my energy, and it's our intention, our words, our thoughts. They
Yes.
affect they vibrate outside of us, and they affect everything else outside of us as well. So it's very important that we do not feel any negative emotions while we're consuming something, because those emotions go into the food that we're consuming, and it goes into water, but everything is made of water and everything is made of energy and vibration. So everything gets affected, and water is the most, what you say, uh, water is something that holds the most amount of memory, right? So it shapes not, water is something like it's almost shapeless, that takes the shape of everything around itself, you know.
Yes.
So our thoughts now are very powerful, and we can affect. I mean, our thoughts affect our reality, right? Like, so giving good energy to the food is very, very important. And sometimes you might not feel the effect very quickly, but you have to remember that we have stronger energies within us that would be there for many decades as well. So we have to give time to these things, and then allow their effect to take place. So it's a very powerful practice that I would not really, how to say, I feel it's essential to know before having your food. And in many cultures, it's also part of the tradition as well, right? To bless your food or to pray before the food, before having food. It is something that happens, in many different parts around the world, and people are doing this as well quite frequently as well. So if you are not doing this practice, I would highly recommend to do it as well. And I do it basically before every glass that I take. So I have another bottle right here, and whenever I'm gonna pour, refill my glass, I automatically again bless my juice. But maybe the first time it's especially after fasting, it's very, very essential to do it, and because you are the feeling that you have for the food that you're about to consume is much stronger, right, Sudeshna?
Yes.
So it's very important that we give that that strong energy, strong gratefulness for the food that we're having, and put it in there, because it's gonna become part of us
A lot
again.
of positive energy to the food.
Yes.
Yes.
Correct. And then after that, of course, you don't have to spend too much time. You don't have to, what you say, every bite doesn't have to be like blessed, or you could say, but it's very good to be aware. It's about bringing yourself to the awareness as well, that about what you're doing, what you're about to have, and when you're consuming the things that you're aware of their taste, you're aware of the feeling that they give you. You're aware of how you are feeling, so you're not overeating. You're not, you're not eating too fast, and you enjoy it to the most amount of your capability as well. I mean, what else? People are so, because they enjoy, they have such a huge urge for eating the food, but then when they eat, they finish everything in 1 minute or 2 minutes.
Yeah,
Right?
even like when we have sugarcane juice, we kind of sip it very slowly. Like one whole glass of sugarcane juice takes about 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes for us to finish. And when we see other people coming to the shop, they like chug it down at one go. So it's mostly like people are unconscious when they are, even I was at some point, when we are unconscious about the food that we are eating, we tend to just put it inside our body anyhow, not becoming aware how it might affect us, or how it what kind of energy we are putting into the food, or how what kind of emotions we are projecting into the food. Yeah.
Yes, correct. Very true, very true. No, when we are having that sugarcane juice, by the time we finish the juice, sometimes 25 more people will come and go.
Yes.
Well, the place we go, it's very, very, what you say, popular place. You could say it's very, so many people go through that place there, and then they have customers all the time, and they make the juice very efficiently as well. So they are able to serve lots of customers very quickly. But at the same time, when we come, by the time we leave, there's going to be a huge amount of people that went through already. So yes, and even before also I would drink much faster, but even then I would not really, never really would really just take a bottle of juice and then finish it up in one big, you could say, gulp. Just gulp it down all the way, till the bottle is done.
Yes.
It's never been, what to say, my practice like that. But still, for us to have this juice, it's a full half an hour, you could say, experience, and then we enjoy it a lot.
Especially, I think after the dry fast, we have been drinking very, very slowly.
Yes.
Taking things very slow. So earlier, like even I used to finish like 2 bottles of juice, maybe within half an hour, or yeah, half an hour or so. Now it for me it takes about 1 hour. Yeah, about an hour to finish like 2 bottles.
Yeah.
Just drinking it very
It's 2 liters, and of course, if you don't have much time, you can definitely do it faster. It's not something that you have to do like we're doing, because I understand that many people are living in very, what you say, busy rat race kind of lifestyle. So like everything is like, minute after minute has to be like, you want to people want to do things all the time. So in this case, of course, like, you can still do it quite quickly, but you want to mix, most importantly, mix the juice with saliva in your mouth.
Yeah.
That is the most important part, because that's where your body gets information and gets also the juice gets partially start digesting inside your mouth already. So mixing saliva together with the juice is something very important, and that simply is keeping the juice, taking, we could say you could take one big sip of juice and keep it in your mouth.
Yeah,
Just
just
for
squish
it in your mouth,
inside.
like
Yeah.
mix it with your
Mix
tongue.
it with the tongue.
Enjoy the
Saliva.
flavor, of course, because it's not, you do not feel the juice, the taste in your stomach. You feel the taste in your mouth. So yes, and I think that's about it for
Yes,
today.
that's about it.
And we are glad that you guys joined us with our, you could call it mukbang of, like,
Mukbang. Yeah.
of juicing, of juices.
Watermelon juice mukbang.
This is something that we do every day, and not every day. Like when we don't have anything, we don't have anything. We fast, but when we are having something, we always start with watermelon juice, and yes, it's the biggest blessing.
Yes.
So, namaste, blessings to you guys.